Hey, call me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled 34 Boss Babe Buys a House Alone and Regrets It. Let's get right into it.
Transparency post. I regret buying a house. I regret it a lot. If I could go back to January 2022, I would tell that girl, do not. Just find another apartment to move into, because doing all this shit that I have to do for this house and all the unexpected costs, high dollar unexpected costs that I keep running into, to be handling it by myself, is ass. So to all you young women who want to go out and buy a home, I encourage you to really think about it. Talk to some people and really see the ins and outs. I mean, it always sounds good. Oh yeah, your mortgage is only going to be $1,000 until they reevaluate your property taxes, and that bitch goes up $200. You know, it's trash. 85 degrees, your AC is going to go out. You don't want to know how much that costs. It's trash.
It's crazy because so many women are buying houses alone, and it's strange to me because homes weren't designed for single people, let alone single women, okay? And then they experience it really quickly. They realize, like, oh, buy a house, girl. It's going to be all good. You're going to boss up. Yeah, a man. Oh, wait, don't worry about a man. Don't worry about kids. Don't worry about family. Get your job, degree, and get you a home. For who? For yourself? You're taking on all that responsibility for yourself? So it's funny that girl said they regret it now. I'm not surprised. And she even made another video. Take a look.
You know, to be transparent, I kind of really bought a house back in 2022 because I didn't have anything else going on. You know, at that point, like, it seemed like everybody else around me was like moving forward with their life. And when I say that, of course, I'm just talking about like people were like getting into relationships and having, you know, having successes dating and getting engaged and having babies and like doing all these things. And I was just still working my job and failing at dating. So I was like, I need something. So I went and bought a house. Very dumb. If I could go back, I would definitely tell that girl, just get a different apartment. Just stay on the east side, but just move to a nicer apartment with no floors. I just got a text from a boy who's supposed to have called me back last Friday. So 8 days ago, he was supposed to call me back. He literally just texted me. But we'll save that story for another day. I shouldn't have a story, should I? Because who the fuck wants to talk to a guy that doesn't call them back from 8 days ago? But we'll leave that where it's at and we'll move on. But yeah, that's pretty much why I bought a house. Very dumb. And I also didn't think that I'd be living in this house by myself still 3 years later. Truly, I really thought that, like, by 3 years in, I don't know, they'd be like, don't move no man into your house, but I would have moved a man in here. If I would have met somebody and we were dating and it was going well, in order to move on to the next phase of our lives, we would have needed money to do that. I'll pay the mortgage since it's in my name and you pay everything else. Let's get it. But here we are.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. And it's funny to me because a woman could have a house, but she gains no extra respect from a man. A man's not going to want to be with you because you have a house unless he's a simp. So the guy that you think that, oh yeah, if I found someone and I'll move him in, that's a risky place for a man. You know, as men, we say never move in with a girl, not even to a house, not an apartment, because she feels a certain way. And you know, women, your emotions are like a roller coaster, constantly up and down. If she feels one way one day, you're out of there, okay? So it's best that if a woman, listen, save your money. Pay off your student loans, okay? This idea that you're going to buy a house and do what? You're not leveling up. Because now a lot of women want a man that has even more than them, okay? And Kevin Samuels told y'all going to buy a house or buy a home, buy a dog, die alone, something like that. And guess what? She already did half of that. Look, look what I found here. She got a dog.
There's one thing my coach taught me. It was, if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. And you, my friend, are just late. So you know what that means? The first thing we're going to start with.
Bestiality, guys. Bestiality. This is gross. This is perverted. I don't want to see what they do behind closed doors. I don't. But this is the closest thing she's going to get to affection from another being, okay? So she bought a dog. She got the house. She's all alone. Did she level up? Is she a more attractive person now to date for men? Not really. If anything, she's more crazy. Like I said, she was dating a guy for... She just got a text back from someone from 8 days ago while she's making the TikTok. Can you imagine that? Anyway, here's another interesting video. Take a look. Hey, listen up, Shape Squad. Are you tired of being ignored by women? Well, download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up. It's going to teach you how to master attraction, build unshakable confidence, and win with women without words. Because chances are you're not ugly. You just talk too damn much. So download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up, and take control of your dating life right now. Now let's get right back to the content.
When I said that a lot of black men who date Caucasian women are bisexual, I meant that. Say this time and time again. Black men want to explore their sexuality. They want to be bisexual in private and homophobic in public. And these are the avenues in which they are allowed to do that. Because they're not subjected to, oh my God, he might be, out there sleeping with men, when we're not around and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because black women got common sense and they have female intuition and stuff like that. And all the things are the things. Now, I'm not saying all Caucasian women go for that type of stuff. Because I see some that say, oh, nah, you ain't pull that shit over here. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of them are. A lot of them are down with that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are, and
Shut up, nigga. Shut up, nigga. You fruity ass nigga. How dare you say that we fruity like you because we like white women? People be saying anything on TikTok. I realized that. I scrolled through my FYP, my For You page. People be saying anything. And it's always, look, black men, we're on the algorithm now. If you want to get a lick up in TikTok, talk about black men. Okay? We're going to boost your views. Anyway, here's another interesting video. Take a look.
Men don't like women. Men like coochie. How? How, you ask? The same way you like money, but you don't like to go to work. Yeah.
Men don't like women. We just like coochie. That's what a white woman said. So the last dude thought we don't like actually women. We actually like men. Now she says we don't like women. We like coochie. Which one is it? People say anything. Okay, they say anything. We like women. We like coochie. But the problem is y'all annoying at times. A lot of modern women, y'all are so annoying. Y'all want everybody to listen to what you have to say, follow your lead. We don't want to do that. Okay, I don't mind you expressing yourself, but this idea that you're making rational sense, it's hard. It's hard for us to deal with, okay? In one ear, out the other. Anyway, here's another interesting video. Take a look at this.
Can we stop pretending like the world revolves around black individuals? Women are not getting lip filler or even tans because they want to look black.
Okay. Then why do you do it? And that's a serious question, because my entire life I've heard, look, Lou, I got almost as dark as you. Y'all say that proudly. Then why do you do it? I mean, obviously you think that darker skin and fuller lips look better. I mean, you're not doing it to look ugly, right? And you know what the sun does to your skin. You know that it will kill you. And y'all will risk life and limb to lay out in that sun, to lay in a bed, to go do whatever to get this dark skin. And then you say, we don't want to look like y'all. Then why do you do it?
The world's backwards, man. I tell you, the world is backwards. Nobody's comfortable in their own skin. He's right. Why do you get lip filler? Why do you go tanning? If people are so perfect the way they are, why do you want to change? Right? And so the chaos is not just with black men and black women, it's women and men in general. Women just think that we're going to believe what they say just because they say it. No, we're going to trust what you do. Yeah, what white women you know naturally have full lips and a big booty, you know what I'm saying? And dark skin. These are not traits of white people, and that's okay that it's not. But if our black women get hair that's loose and nice flowing like white women, we got to admit that white women get tans and lip fills to be like black women. It's the truth. Okay, black people, we write the standard of what's cool in America. It just is what it is. I don't know why it's that way. I think we are pretty slick. We got a lot of charisma, stuff like that. But people tend to think we represent what cool is. So, trends in fashion, everything follows us. So if we say something's cool, it's cool. All right, don't hate it. Just get with it. Anyway, here's another video I thought was interesting. Take a look.
Unfortunately, I'm not a weak ass bitch. Like, I could be a little weak in the knees. We could be delusional and we could be in love Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, however you want it to go. But on Thursday, if you feel like you want to start acting different, bitch, I promise you I'll be with another nigga on Thursday. And I ain't got no shame about it, bitch, because my self-love, it overpowers the attachment issues. And I'm single. Shit, a nigga will do you if you let him, and a nigga ain't gonna do me, bitch. You can find somebody insecure to play with, because it was never me. On no day. Fuck.
So a white woman might not want to talk like her, but she definitely want to have full lips like her. Shout out to her. But this girl, oh my God, this type of brain rot. You gonna have another nigga? You know, Beyonce said the same thing, and when Jay-Z cheated, she stayed around. A lot of you women are in domestic violent situations, and y'all talk about this. Y'all get on the internet fronting like y'all leave a nigga the first thing he does, but y'all the exact same one stuck in a relationship. I'm telling you, TikTok is a place people come to lie. They just go on TikTok and just start lying. Ain't nobody asks for that lie, but you come on TikTok and just start lying. It must make people feel better, I'm telling you. Anyway, here's something that I thought was pretty real. Listen, take a listen.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all mad strict. Like, y'all won't go on a coffee date. Like, there was a time in my life, I'll take a blunt as a date. Like, what? I'm not gonna.
Real spit, man. I don't even smoke. I don't garden anymore. The young people call it gardening. Oh yeah, we're outside gardening. That's their term for smoking kush. But back in the day, bro, you know what I'm saying? My times when I grew up in the early 2000s, where I was in high school in the early 2000s, graduated 06. Back in my time, bro, you had a blunt. Girls were coming over, and she wouldn't just come by herself. She'll bring her friends. So if you had a blunt, you smoking everybody out, okay? But nowadays, you need to go buy her food, her friend's food. What the hell is going on nowadays, man? It's crazy. People are not even taking coffee dates. When I was growing up, we should just walk around the park. We should just chill. We should just hang out in groups. You don't have to really take girls on dates. But now everybody wants to be wined and dined, and you know, all the highlight reels of women experiencing the world through men got women raising their standards, even though they haven't raised their standards as far as themselves. A lot of women are getting less attractive, less feminine, more out of shape, but they want more from men. Can you imagine that? They want more from men. Unbelievable. Anyway, now we're going to flip the coin a little bit. I want to give black women who have something valuable to say the mic. Take a look.
Black women hate their natural hair. Your first half of black women who hate their hair are delusional. These are the girls that claim that they love their natural hair, but can't wear it out in its natural form, unless it's sleek, knotless, away, edges, or slicked back in any way, shape, form, or capacity. These are the ones that go to bat telling you they love being black and love their natural hair, but only see it on wash day. Then you have the other half of black women who hate their natural hair because they can't make it look like something it's not. 8 out of 10 of y'all are trying to turn your 4C curl into a 3C curl with some extreme hair gel. You're manipulating your curls or trying to manipulate your curls to embody or look like a looser texture, instead of just embracing the texture that you naturally already have. Then you have the black women who don't feel comfortable wearing their natural hair unless it's a certain length. Don't let your hair stop at your neck or your shoulders. It's not being seen. A lot of y'all feel the need that your hair needs to be long before you feel comfortable wearing it out. Clocked it, now stop it and do some healing. Black women hate.
Clocked it, now stop it and do some healing. She's absolutely right. And I had a video, one of my last videos had a girl with a twist out. The twist out's nice. The twist out's nice. The bob cut's nice. The pixie cut's nice. Locks are nice. For certain girls, if you shave your head, it's nice. Black women, you have options. Y'all say y'all love being black. Why don't you show it? Black men, we're the only one that truly loves being ourselves because that's all we do. You'll never see us trying to be like somebody else. You'll never see it. The only thing we do is we try to be like the worst of ourselves. That's it. You know what I'm saying? We trying to celebrate this hood ghetto culture. It's unnecessary. You feel me? Look, I respect that, you know, in the hood, in the ghetto, there's some interesting slang, the way they talk, you know. It's fly. It makes good for some movies. It makes good for different type of characters. You know, comedy it's interesting. I respect it. You know, I like the vernacular, okay? But at the end of the day, we don't have to live like heathens. You get what I'm trying to say? So I'm saying, look, loving being black doesn't mean loving being ghetto. Loving wearing wigs and weaves. It don't mean that. It means accepting yourself the way you are, your natural self, and you could evolve. Okay, you could evolve, you could expound on yourself, but you're not bound to the foolishness that we see on TV. I'm just saying, we're not bound to it. Anyway, here's another video from a black woman talking some real game. Take a look.
The secret is the gym. When you see people accomplishing everything that you want, it is the gym. I swear to you, you guys. The secret to becoming disciplined is the gym. When you're getting up every single morning, even when you don't want to, and going to the gym, you develop a routine. You start becoming disciplined in every other aspect of your life. Even finances, when you start going to the gym, you're not ordering out as much. You're not buying things to make you feel good because you're feeling good from within, because the gym gives you that dopamine hit. The secret to becoming obsessed with yourself, having a high self-concept, having high self-esteem is the gym, because you are constantly working on yourself. You're constantly working on your body. The gym really makes you love yourself on a whole different level. You start loving your mental health. You start loving the way your body is starting to look. You start loving your skin. Your skin even glows differently when it's releasing toxins. I really feel like the secret to getting everything that you want in life is going to the gym. The secret.
Her mindset makes her so attractive. Mind you, she got a major bust here. I wasn't gonna go look at her profile, but you know what? Let's do her some justice. Darissa White. Shout out to Darissa White. Okay, let's kind of look. Do we see anything? I don't see her in the gym anywhere. No, it just looks like a bunch of talking head videos. I don't see where's the gym at. Okay, she got a little.
You're praying for.
Look at that. She got a little. I'm gonna tune this down. Let's see. You're gonna give us a spin, which she is pretty fit. You know, she's rocking her. Looks like okay, little gym work here. Now she's just slim. She's doing that a little wrong, but hey, you know what? Get in the gym, okay? You know, I don't want to condemn her. You know, I'm gonna reward her effort. I think the gym is a great start for most black women. The more black women that have gym memberships, I'm telling you, the more black women will get married, the more black women will have families, be wives, the whole nine, okay? It's not a bad idea, okay? Anyway, found another video I thought was pretty interesting. Take a look here.
And I fear that some of us are losing the plot. If you are dating, your dating life should be constantly upgrading and evolving. And if it's not, it's okay to take a step back and just date yourself for a while.
This is such bad information, and so many black women give it. And it's black women that other black women think are the it girls. These are not it girls. These are bimbos. Okay, I'm going to prove it to you. Let me prove it to you. Take a look at this. Okay, just listen to what she has to say.
And another thing, while I'm in front of this camera, I don't know what the hell I was thinking when I got a BBL at 18 years old. And on top of getting a BBL, because the results were amazing, it looked perfect. I just got like a little skinny BBL. But of course I gained weight, didn't take care of it, blew up. I think my largest, I was 215 pounds. I'm now 163 pounds, and I plan to get even leaner because the attention I get from this booty is disgusting. It feels so perverted. It feels so creepy. I just don't like it. And then the attention is just from the wrong type of men. Like, babe, you do not stand a chance. And it's so funny to me how I would say the lowest achieving men just have all the audacity in the world. And it's like, babe, you know that you do not stand a chance. But okay. Yeah, the attention is just disgusting. Like, it feels really nasty and it just feels perverted. So I work on myself really hard to just slim down, but I don't know, the body just keeps getting more and more T. So I may be doing the opposite of what I think that I'm doing.
I don't think a girl with a BBL, her body's T. I know women think this is the ratchet brain rot that's in our community. You got a BBL at 18. You're not that smart. And then you balloon to 215 pounds. Very embarrassing. I know a lot of women go through this, but I got to keep it a buck. This is not good. This is not good. This is you let yourself go. I'm a man that's almost 6 feet tall. I've never been 200 pounds. A lot of men literally work hard in the gym, try to be part of the 200-pound club. But y'all women, y'all just naturally balloon like that because y'all eat, y'all don't work out, and you have the genetics to be a freaking walrus. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, listen to women like this talk about what it means to be a valuable girl and, oh, I'm getting attention from creeps and they're below you. They're not below you. They're on your level. You think you're better than them. You're not better than them. Women that need to get surgery to appear attractive, you're not on no level. Women who naturally, who could easily put on weight to get up to above 200 pounds, you're not that it. And it's okay that you're not the it girl, but stop stunting on people like you're way better than the rest. You're not. And so many people fall for nonsense like this. It's really appalling. Anyway, here's another weird video. Take a look.
My last post made me realize that more men embody a Jezebel spirit than the average woman. So I went into researching, like, what are the qualities of a person with a Jezebel spirit? And the main thing is manipulation and lust. And a lot of men will manipulate women into thinking they want a relationship, thinking that they love them the whole time they just want to fuck. That's literally what a Jezebel spirit is, especially when they're targeting like empaths and godly women, wanting to pull them off their path. And a lot of these men that embody a Jezebel spirit, they not even going for the whores. Like, it's so weird. They want to pull somebody righteous off a path. And some may say like, oh, if you're righteous, they can't pull you off the path. But if they're telling you that they want love and they want marriage and they want a family and kids and all of this, a lot of women gonna fall for that, because women are authentically like looking for love, wanting to be in a relationship. So I say that to say, like, ladies, you really
bumping gums, running their mouth. How can a man carry the Jezebel spirit more than women? This is what people just talk because they don't read. Oh, you looked up on ChatGPT, what's a Jezebel spirit? And they gave you some generic thing and you believed it. Why don't you go read the Bible for yourself? Read it for yourself. Okay? Honestly, what's interesting about the Bible to me is if you just open up once in a while, you land on something that makes a lot of sense. All the time. So I always think to myself, I'm like, you know what, women, I know that y'all want men to be equal to you. You want to have the same life as men. You want equality. But nowhere in the Bible does it say men and women are equal, nor do God command men and women to do the same thing. He's never done that. The reason why Jezebel, which, by the way, she was the queen of Israel, the reason why she's frowned upon is because, yes, she was a 304. Yes, she did become the queen of Israel after her simp of a husband, Ahab, died in battle because he was just such a loser, right? She walked all over him. So a Jezebel is a 304 masculine energy who goes against God. That's what a Jezebel is. It has to do with women being out of order. It's not that anyone can be. Jezebel is not just representing whoredom, right? She's not just representing harlots. She represents women who come into power. She more represents feminists, women who come into power and go against God. That's exactly what feminists are doing. So no, there's no way it represents men whatsoever. It's a different type of thing. Anyway, oh man. So I wanted to go my headliner of the day. Shout out to Sarah. I thought this video was kind of interesting. Take a look.
I'm really pretty. I'm dark skinned. My teeth are straight. It's my world.
It's definitely your world, beautiful. Really pretty, dark skin. That's exactly what she is. Shout out to her. She's actually a model from Sweden. Just take a look at this, man. You know what I'm saying? Tall, beautiful woman, curvy, you know what I'm saying? But she still has that model petite body. And she got a face on her, yo. She just got an amazing face on her. So shout out to her. Real respect to Sarah, man. I just think that, watching beautiful black women all over the world, it just reminds me that, like, if we get it together in America, it'll be an amazing, beautiful thing. If we just get it together in America, it'll be an amazing, beautiful thing. There's nothing wrong with the way a black woman looks. Her hair, her skin, nothing wrong with it. If anything, she's the top of the top, in my personal opinion. But the attitude, the lack of leadership, the lack of femininity, the obesity, this is black women's biggest problems. And honestly, it could be solved all by themselves. Black women could solve all these problems by themselves. And even if black men couldn't keep up with the black women, which, some people say we can't keep up with them in education and jobs and income and degrees, black women becoming more desirable than black men will probably just push black men to become more desirable as a whole. You know what I'm saying? But as it stands right now, black women are the least desirable women and black men are the second most desirable men. Very, very different thing. And it doesn't have to be that way. Because we're talking about the group, right? We're talking about the macro. On the micro, a beautiful black woman is a unicorn. A dime a dozen. I mean, sorry, not a dime a dozen. One out of a million. She is worthy. Okay, and I hope I find her. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos. And I'll see y'all over there.